get fat around the heart. And so you don't see a clear margin here at the corner, all right? And you can kind of misinterpret that as being pleural effusion, but if you look closely, you can actually see the diaphragm come out to meet the rib cage. Does that make sense? Okay. All right. There's a little atherosclerosis here. Otherwise, this thing's pretty normal. But unfortunately for this sap, 5 years later, this is what the lung looked like. All right. So, I mean, you can go back and look at this in retrospect. You really don't see any of the new lesions on the prior film. Okay, so these are all new. All right. Now these all are pretty circular. They don't have any visible calcification in them. And have you covered the term cannonball metastasis yet? Have you heard that term? This is a classic example of what that means, like a bunch of little circles in there. All right. Have I talked to you guys in this quarter about kind of how I remember metastasis? Have I talked to you that way? It really applies mainly to bone, but when you have a primary tumor that metastasizes to bone in particular, okay, you've got this primary aggressive tumor that is sloughing off cells continuously. So they break off, they flow through the bloodstream. If they're in the right environment, they can grow. We call that seeding. Have you heard that term before? They seed. Okay. I mean, if I gave all of you seed for, corn, okay? I mean, if the front row dropped it all over the floor here, it wouldn't grow. If the middle row went out and threw it out in the parking lot, it wouldn't